Alrighty, this is relevant to the prosecution of Paul Leon. And as I prosecute Paul Leon, this is the prosecution of every corrupt department in Ontario, the police, the fire, AMR, the municipality that's gang stalking. This is crossing path by the gang stalking SECURITAS. Doing so with the people of the state on the roads and the highways. Driving in the engineer light. I've done historically the fake sun here after 6 p.m. and the city of Ontario stalking my helicopter. This is provided by courtesy of the gang stalking mayor. This is engineer light. Impossible light activity is just manifesting in the shade. This is a demon. This is the light activity under the fake sun. Yesterday, I'm remaining in Upland, California. I'm at the Upland Public Library, okay? And the demon possessed with cursed wombs are surrounding around the entrance of the Upland Public Library at 450 North Euclid Avenue. That is not this. And it stays there until entrance at 10, and it stays there after 10. I'm documenting it well into the afternoon with that fake sun. This is the evidence prosecuting a terrorist leader masquerading as a mayor, 7SHL076, and then gang stalking pattern by SECURITAS. Those that are engaged in criminal summoning, engaging in kidnapping, engaging in what is harassment. They're engaged in federal stalking with the city of Ontario. All of this is relevant to prosecuting Paul Leon, who was threatening my life and conspiring my murder, funding terrorism, and providing resources to the entity to engage in it. This is the P.O.C. So I just want you to see from this vantage point, this is light that's just manifesting out of nowhere in the shade. And this is not the sun. As you isolate it to just Ontario at the same location, but also as you see what's going on in Upland, and then what you see what the city of Ontario is engaging in. And it's demonic, and it's also criminal. Okay, they pull out their vehicles, they pull out their lights, they pull out some cones. All right, that's all they're doing. The entity wastes a lot of money on criminal surveillance, okay? And that's to appear legitimate because they're doing something, because they're spending money. Paul Leon's being federally prosecuted as a terrorist leader, engaged in the conspiracy to commit murder. This is P.O.C. and Paul Leon's a demon. Know that as well. He's a demon. This is engineer light manifesting in the shade. Under the fake sun at what is C Street in Euclid, okay, where the entity is abandoned Ovid Family Community Library, and it's remaining over me in Upland, California now. And that's a prosecution regarding this entity that's under a fake sun, making false allegations upon what is the intent to obstruct justice, gang stalking with serial stalkers like ISH4X4, engaging in that pattern of conduct while they're keeping the evidence under surveillance, and that's not helping you. That's going to put you away longer. You're going to prison. This is P.O.C. It is currently 9:07 a.m. where the entity is gang stalking on the roads and the highways. That's why the fake sun advances over me and leaves the demons there that are maintaining surveillance around the perimeter. Stalking with light is mentally ill behavior. They will be committed and put in prison. 98MK876, that's no ordinary stalker. That is the state as well. P.O.C. It's impossible light activity that's on the sidewalk. And what the big picture is I giving you bits and pieces to help you understand, this is all impossible light activity because this is not the sun. In Upland, California, at Alvarado Gardens in Los Angeles, the entity is maintaining a light source. That's why you're looking at a light source over you in Florida, in New York, in Massachusetts, in Texas, in Nevada, because this is the illusion. And this is engineer light that covers over everything, and it is impossible light activity. It is not the natural environment. But I give it to you in pieces to help you understand the impossibility regarding, as you see me prosecute from city to city, which is the prosecution of the state. As I also prosecute from state to state, it is a prosecution of the U.S. government. As you see me go from place to place and that ongoing environment follows, that's the prosecution of an entity that is indeed stalking. This is P.O.C. It is currently 9:09 a.m.